Hi traders, thanks for stopping by thetradinganalyst.com. This is Taylor and we're going to take a look at a bunch of charts here and I'm going to give my analysis and my thought process, and you're going to walk away from this video with some newfound knowledge on technical analysis as well as hopefully some profitable trade ideas based off of this free analysis video we're about to give you right now. But first, if you're not already a member at thetradinganalyst.com, visit us on the homepage and get to know us better, and then sign up for that premium membership. As soon as you sign up for the premium membership, you're going to get instant access to the profitable trade alerts that our current members are getting and loving on a daily and weekly basis. And you can see them talking about the membership right here for yourself. It's a great opportunity, and we'd love to help you start making winning trades in the market. All right, so let's take a look at this charts here. We're going to start off with Netflix, and Netflix just very bullish here, especially on Friday. We gapped up over the previous few days highs and closed over those highs, so very bullish action here for this stock. If we see any kind of a dip here into about 189 to 190, to me that's a great buying opportunity. You can see that we have previous resistance there, and now it's going to be a level of support. We haven't tested it yet, so if we do dip lower, to me that's a great buying opportunity on this stock as it is making new high after new high. So any dip should be treated as normal and a great buying opportunity. The next one we're going to take a look at is Tesla, and Tesla really could go either way. I know that's kind of vague here, but what I want you to focus on here is a couple of things. So just to kind of review, we like Tesla for a long right here on the breakout. We got that breakout. It hit our target dead on at about 390 based off of these previous highs right there. So since then, we're out of that trade here. We moved lower, and that's okay because it moved lower without us. We're not in that trade anymore. But not only did it move lower, but it moved lower back below the 50-day moving average and back below this trend line. So this trend line started here in March, got a bounce there, bounce here, a bounce here, several bounces right here, and then we broke below it here, and you can clearly see it reacting to this trend line right here as we're getting rejected against it. We're also creating some levels of resistance, some horizontal resistance. You can clearly see it right there, right there, right here, and right here. So to me, the more likely event is that Tesla is going to head lower from here, but I'm open to any and all outcomes because we've created this really nice resistance level. If we break over this resistance level, I think it's going to get a nice breakout. Okay, so this resistance level is right around 358. So if we break 358 next week, to me, we're going to see a really nice breakout on this stock. But if we end up gapping down below, if we end up breaking about 351, to me 351 is that level that needs to hold on Tesla, because right now we dip lower on this day right here, but then we ended up bouncing back, and right here we're holding high and tight against this resistance right here. And usually if we hold high and tight against a resistance, that leads to a nice breakout. But if we end up gapping below 351 or even just a break below 351, to me that's going to be a short signal. So we got two levels here to play with: 358, 351. Above 358 is a long, below 351 is a short. And the next one we're going to take a look at is NVDA, and NVDA very, very bullish here. Closed at a new all-time high on Friday. You can't ask for anything better than that. It's reacting well to earnings. It's reacting well to just the movement of the stock. Everything is just going great. So what you can use as a level of support is this trend line, and I'm going to extend it for you. You can see it started here, bounce off of it right there, right here, right there, right here, and you can clearly see that this stock is reacting to this price point. So anyone can draw a line on the chart. What matters is that the stock is actually reacting to this line that you have drawn, and clearly you can see NVDA is reacting to this. So if we do get some kind of a dip anywhere, 185 to 180, to me that's a good buying opportunity against this trend line, which has given NVDA support for quite some time. The next one we're going to take a look at is Facebook, and Facebook just looking really primed for a breakout. If we end up breaking over about 174, to me it's going to look exactly like, and I'll go back to NVDA. So NVDA, you can see, traded sideways right here for a while, and then broke over that resistance, and you can see it's leading to a really nice breakout. So Facebook looks very similar right here, trading into this resistance right here, holding high and tight against it. You can clearly see it was resistance there, there, there. Right here we reacted to it, and again on Friday we're right here at this level. So you really want to focus on this level here for Facebook. If we break 174, then we can see a nice breakout coming this week, but that's a big if. Until that point happens, this is a big level of resistance that you can clearly see, we reacted to and got rejected right here earlier in the week on Monday. So we'll see what happens, but I want to see Facebook clear 174 before making that call for a bullish move on this stock. The next one we're going to take a look at is Apple. And Apple, really suspect here. I do think that Apple is going to head lower from here, and I'm going to go over exactly why. So we had this move up on Apple right here, and then you can clearly see it broke over that resistance right here. Here's that resistance there, here on this day, and then it broke over on that day, rejected that price point, broke back below, and then right here we have this big bearish engulfing candle here on some big volume. You can see that one of the biggest volume days we've seen on the stock, and we ended up gapping below. That confirmed the move lower. We called for lower prices on Apple. We got just that. But now we're just coming into the retest of this previous resistance. You can clearly see it was support. It was previous support, and now it's clearly a resistance level. You can see this day coming into that level right there, and it's also a couple of other reasons. It's the 61.8 Fibonacci retracement level right here from those highs up here to the lows right here, and you got the 61.8 right here at about 158, 159, matching up perfectly with this resistance point. And it also, to me, looks like a little bit of a bear flag as well. So I'll just delete this line right here so that we can kind of clean up the chart. Alright, so a little bear flag right here. You can clearly see there's a pattern here. Alright, so there's a little bear flag. So trend is down, come into that 61.8 resistance, and then break out of the bear flag to the downside. So that's what I'm kind of seeing on Apple. I know that's not going to be a popular opinion, but that's what I'm seeing. We've liked Apple for lots of times. We don't really have any bias on this stock. It could go to 200 or it could go to 0. We really don't care. All we care about is profiting on the direction and the move of the stock. And right now, I am seeing some weakness on the stock, especially as the rest of the market is at all-time highs. We've got Apple showing some clear signs of weakness here. We've also got the 50-day moving average, which I forgot to mention as well, which is that red line right here, which matches up perfectly at that level of resistance. The next one we're going to take a look at is Google. And Google, very bullish action here on Friday, ended up closing at the highest close that it's ever had on Google over this resistance. You can clearly see its resistance there, right there, and then it reacted to it 2 days in a row right there, and then we ended up closing over it right here. So it wasn't the strongest close over it, but we did close over it. So you got to consider this a true breakout. To me, I would not be shorting up here, and let's see if we can get some kind of a confirmation on Monday of this week that this is a true breakout. If we break Friday's highs, to me that's an easy confirmation that we're going to break out to make some big moves on this stock. So use the reference point of Friday's highs, which is 1,014.76 as a reference point for the continuation breakout. The next one we're going to touch on is Amazon, and Amazon broke over this resistance right here. I do think it's going to head higher. We had a resistance there, right here, and then clearly you can see on Thursday it reacted to it, but then on Friday we ended up closing over that price point. I think it's going to head up to about 1,020, about 10 bucks higher than where we're at right now. That's my conservative target. Once it gets up there, we're going to touch on it again and just kind of see how it's reacting. I don't really have anything other than that to say about Amazon because we have a lot of stuff to deal with on Amazon. Obviously, if you look at the stock, it's just incredibly incredibly bullish. But what I do want to mention is that we still have this big gap down and several days of huge selling right here on heavy volume, and we still haven't broken over those price points. So we'll see what happens, but I want to see how we react to 1,020. If we break over 1,020, then I think we're going to head higher. But right now, let's just take it one level at a time. So thank you for stopping by and watching the video, everyone. Again, if you're not already a member at thetradinganalyst.com, visit us on the homepage, get to know us better, and then join the premium membership. As soon as you sign up and join the premium membership, you're going to get instant access to the profitable trade alerts that our current members are getting on a daily and weekly basis. It's a great opportunity, and we'd love to help you start making winning trades in the market.